Here we are then, the Golfie Redemption. For those of you who don't know, last time I was up here I managed to break my ankle, and frustratingly it was a non-biking related incident as well. It was a foolish move where I managed to drop my foot down a rabbit warren, and alcohol may have been involved as well, but yeah, I mean to get back over here and do a bit of riding that I was supposed to have done before made the foolish mistake of mixing drink and wild camping. So here we go. Woo! Views for days. Serious amount of drop-ins. Trails absolutely littered everywhere. Some pretty dicey stuff. Got in the old EMTB Plus mode. Definitely an e-bike location. I mean, I've ridden this place on an analogue bike twice. It's doable, but I certainly wouldn't advocate for it if you've got an e-bike at your disposal. In my opinion, it's just unnecessary suffering. It's a savage hill. I mean, been going for 10 minutes in the MTB. Done 180 metres of climbing, 177. We're about halfway up, I'd say, for a full run down, which, yeah, that's a significant amount of climbing, really. So, as a matter of fact, I don't remember all this being logged. This must be new. This all used to be fully... Yeah, it is a proper forest here. Bit of building. I must admit, it is very impressive the fact that for a non-official riding location, this has got to be some of the best trail riding that's available, definitely in the UK. And I think in terms of the trail density, how many trails are on the hillside, I said to the guys that I normally ride with, if I'd been given a 3-day, a long weekend available for me to go and ride, bearing in mind the trip that we did to Morzine 2 years ago, we only really had 3 days worth of riding available to us. 100% I'd pick the Golfie over Leger and Morzine. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those locations, obviously not. I mean, it's mountain biking paradise, but I think you just get so much more in for your miles here. Yeah, so that woodland to the left, last time I was up here 12 months ago, that was dense forest. It's all been logged. That's the old water basin. Yeah, this climb, I'm not kidding you, without an e-bike, this is murder. On an e-bike, especially with the software updates. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would side with the general consensus at the moment that you don't need 120 newton meters and 750 watts of power, but for this climb, for this type of riding, you can't argue with the fact that it just gets you where you want to be so much more efficiently. Well, so much quicker. Yeah, efficiency, maybe not. Probably find actually the power efficiency would be much better if you were in one of the more conservative modes, obviously, but I don't know why I'm even discussing that. It's a fact, isn't it? It's not for discussion, but it's just, and disregarding the whole awkwardness of having to climb up this sort of stuff on a conventional bike, it's just a fucking blast, isn't it? It's absolutely tanking up something that should be impassable under pedal power. Oh, happy days. Oh, it's good. I'm going to do the one side. Nice one, pal. Right then, fuck knows what this is. Definitely ridden this before. Even a fucking trail here. Let's try dropping in here. Whew. Okay, so at the top of the hill pretty much now. There's only another, I don't know, 20 metres of climbing to go. It's where like Wolf of Wall Street, Wolverine, Dances with Wolves, it's where all those trails are, just further up there on the left hand side. God knows what I just did. If it's a trail I was aiming for, which God knows what that is either, but it definitely wasn't what I recollect. I don't remember. There was a particular trail the day that I rode, the day that I broke my ankle. We'd done 3 runs, maybe two runs, and the rest of the 2 of the lads decided to head back down to the car because they were tired, which I can't blame them. Horrible climb, like I say, and they did well to get 2 runs in, to be fair, given how fast we were moving and the time of day we arrived here. So me and Josh came up, did another run, and whatever it was we rode, absolutely sick, man. We were like, I mean, don't get me wrong, we weren't absolutely hauling down by comparison to other people's standards, but for ourselves, I feel like we were quite proud of ourselves when we got to the bottom. So I was hoping to replicate that, but no such luck. I think I took a wrong turning because of how dark it was in there on the last run. Might take another look in a bit, we'll see. But yeah, let's go and get New York done then, and hopefully make it down in one piece off this as well. Definitely need some clear lenses for my Oakleys. Or maybe the answer isn't clear lenses for the Oakleys. Maybe the answer is actually just wearing some safety glasses from work. Surely it'll do the same trick. There's always an option, isn't there? No, this looks a bit more familiar. It's I always wonder when you start riding these trails, when you see these heavily rutted trails, whether once upon a time the actual trail that you ride sat at the top, or whether it's actually been dug in. I mean, I bet the footfall down these trails is enough to, or should I say wheel fall. These trails is enough to erode them to this extent. We'll just go straight. Same trail, it's rejoined. Maybe. This is what I remember. It's like steep enough at least, but pretty damn grippy. At least it is in the dry. I mean, been up here in the damp as well, and it's a bit of a different beast. But actually, nothing too much to complain about in here. So baby shit to a carpet. Ah, maybe it was a poor line choice, could have gone around the tree. That's more like it. Oh. Stay high. Too bad. I've got another air just there. These wheels are definitely leaving the ground today. Okay. Here we go then. Last little bit. Oh, see. If I was a sender, I'd have gone that way then. Just gapped it like you can see other people have done, but if you want to see that, guys, go and watch a different video. That is not not my style of riding, I'm afraid. Sweaty. Sick. That was good. That was good. Right then. Okay. So, the top of repeat offender again. Let's try and ride repeat offender rather than ending up on 3G, which is not where I intended to be. Not make the same mistake twice. Let's go right this time. This is more like what I remember. Yes. Okay. This is what I remember. God knows what the shot was. Well, given the fact that I ended up on the bottom end of 3G, I'm going to suggest that it was 3G. Push on. Right. Okay. What's that? Yep. Oh, steep and tight. Get the way, boat. No. Did I just... No, it's a different trail. How are you supposed to do these corners fast? Oh. Well, we did them. Even if it was at snail pace. Is it left or right? It's a smooth exit there. There we go. Not bad. Oh, I don't know. Let's go and do Big Boat. It's madness. An hour and 20, 830 metres worth of climbing, 700 metres worth of descending, 9.7 miles ridden. It's pretty severe, significant amount of ground covered. I'll take that. Oh, e-bikes, man, they're the future. Probably will be preaching to the converted, but I know there's a few of you out there that are a little bit apprehensive, and don't get me wrong, you know, I've had rides where I've really looked at the type of a ride that I've had and really felt the draw towards a nice short travel lightweight analog 29er. But I just know it's only the same as having a nice hardtail, you know, and you talk about it and you're like, well, I'll have one because I'll ride it in the off season when the conditions are a bit shitty and, you know, I haven't got to worry about wear and tear on my fancy bike. But if I'm honest, I'm always going to grab this instead. It's a no-brainer. Unless I was to go and ride some of the local haunts, you know, the Chase, the Wire Forest, places where you're only out for a short duration, the elevation gains not a lot. Would like a little down country rig, 130mm travel but really capable geometry. Give it a rip around like some of the tamer sections or even this sort of stuff, but be pushing the bike right on the ragged edge of what it can do. Be pretty cool. Look at the conditions as well, man. Dream. Okay, so this one says top of it, which I forgot about because I thought it was a good time to start recording, is Big Boat. just obscene. Okay. Big ball upper. Was it this corner? What's that one? Oh, back end came around the same place last time as well, actually. Yeah. Pussy. I feel like it's mocking me because I just don't feel as though I'm actually getting any mentionable airtime, but hey ho, if it thinks I'm doing good, I'll take it. I'm doing good. Oh, come on. Oh, interesting bit. Oh, you cheeky bugger. It's not quite on pedal right. Bad line choice. Well, if I'm being completely honest with myself, I'm not sure how much choice was even in it then. In Scotland, you'd have right bike ride you. No. Oh, hello. I feel like it's just giving me pity votes as Keoxes. Big ball over, must have, hadn't it? Nearly. Okay, then what the... Oh, I've got a dry mouth. So the that descent brought me out on the opposite side of the hill rather than going up a fire road, which would have brought me back out towards like where 3G middle and like flat white and that descend from. I've ended up coming all around the bottom of the hillside along the A72 back into Innerleithen. So probably doing so far 3 miles worth of road, probably about 1.5 miles left to go to get back to the car. But looking on the bright side, weather's beautiful, still got a bit of time. And opportunity to decompress and reflect on the ride. I mean, honestly, what a place. If you haven't ridden here and you've got the means to, you've got to ask yourself why. I mean, you can see on that hillside in front of me there's one of the trails that's running down. I'm not even sure, I don't even know whether I've ridden that side of the hill actually. I think most of the stuff that I ride's over here. But there's definitely some stuff up there, which if I get another opportunity, that's the only problem, isn't it? You ride somewhere and you figure out what you like and you tend to not deviate from it for the sake of not wanting to waste a ride. But if you come here with ample days worth of riding scheduled in, you needn't worry about it, I guess. It's gonna be a race to see how quickly I can sink a beer when I get back to the digs, I think. Oh, no, that's a bit of me. Could be my next pre-midlife crisis, that could, at the minute. It's on the radar. I think it's probably going to be a bobber if I go for it. Yeah. Indian Scout or Harley Fat Boy or something like that, we'll see. Right, anyway. So we're back at the dad wagon. Absolute shameful vehicle. Let's get out of there.